Alright, Apophis here, back with another Dark Souls 2 video. I guess this is the 8th episode of my Blue Acolyte Random Invasion series, and we're using the Fake Moon, Bluemoon Greatsword. So it's enchanted with the, I believe it's called Magic. No, I think it's the other one. It's whichever one adds magic damage and doesn't scale on the end. But basically, we're just buffing a great magic weapon and hoping that our opponent runs into it. I'm keeping this video a little shorter because, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of this weapon's moveset, and it just proved to be very clumsy. I'm like pretty sure the R2 will combo, but actually hitting a live, non-asleep opponent with it is very difficult. Weapon only really has two upsides. That is the, I forgot that I don't have enough strength to use it one-handed, so it requires, I think, 30 strength to use one-handed. At that point, it's like, it begs the question, why are you using a raw damage weapon if you're already rocking like 30 strength? If I'm using 30 strength, there are better weapons I could be using than this. But the main draw to the weapon is that it has huge base AR, and when buffed, even bigger. So yeah, you can see like one hit there was enough to cleave off nearly like 800 health. That's a lot. Unfortunately, getting outsped by Ultra Greatswords is pretty pathetic. So we take down the Phantom, but in a narrow hallway, another weakness of the weapon. It is constantly wall banging, so I have no stamina. I definitely should have carried some of those Lloyd's talismans. So I thought that I tagged him here, but I didn't commit to it. That was a mistake, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I just kind of got pinned against the wall there and just could not move out of the way at all. And at first I was going to blame that on the weapon's stamina drain, but I think I was just in a real stupid spot, but I would have wall banged if I tried to attack, so I was kind of put into a bad situation either way. That was a really meaty hit. I don't know if it was a dead angle, but it looked like he went behind his guard. And there we go. So yeah, if your opponent's just like swinging into your poise, or you're able to whiff punish them, then it feels pretty good to do a ton of damage. However, actually aiming it correctly and hitting them is surprisingly difficult. I think every greatsword of this moveset's like pretty trashy, to be honest, so yeah, if you're gonna use like a claymore, I would just use either the Watcher's Sword or Lloyd's Greatsword if you're a dex build. Don't torture yourself like this. Yeah, more wall bangs, but eventually we just keep on swinging, I guess, and catching when he runs back in or whatever. Man, the Faram armor set's just so stylish. Too bad the stats are so bad. I don't know if I didn't have enough stamina or I just didn't want to commit. Either way. So I think the two-handed R1 combo does about 1.1k, and the R2 should theoretically do about 1.4. Just like this tiny shred of curiosity, it makes me want to try this on a different build where I could like buff it with, let's say, dark weapon and have enough strength to use it one-handed. Would it feel as bad then? I will probably just revisit this at a later date, I think. Am I crazy, or is the Jester set actually like pretty popular? I'm not like entirely sure why, other than the head giving you like a little bit of item discovery. I know that chest beats obviously is a try-hard staple for disabling backstabs, but I don't know, sometimes not backstabbing your opponent's actually an advantage, because there are situations where you can't get a true backstab punish, but you might be able to get an R1, so, I don't know. I think we actually just ran into this guy earlier. Don't know why I did that. That was rude. I must be really short on content if I included this clip. But yeah, heavy homing soul arrow, in my opinion, one of the better int spells, because at least it has that tracking. You can use it to like kind of prevent your opponent from approaching you. That's just a real lazy way to do some rage damage. So now we get to the clips where everything starts going completely sideways. So this fight looks like it's won, but this thing is actually slower than the Murakumo's one-handed R1 in like every situation. So I took a lot of damage there that I probably shouldn't have. Maybe I should have just been more patient, waited for him to burn his stamina, or... yeah, that's the most likely scenario. This one was just so depressing. So I immediately get most of my health taken out for not paying attention. And yeah, there's no way to catch this guy if he's trying to run. Like, and he's got 2 NPC phantoms. There's like, yeah. There's no way I'm winning this. And again, I could have just dodged that and just kept running around and still would have been unable to hit him, but yeah, this is like the first weapon I've used so far in all of these gameplay demos that, I don't know, I really don't like it. The only thing it has going for it is like the huge damage on the R1. Maybe if I had access to the one-handed moveset, it wouldn't feel as crappy. But the fact that you switch to two-handed, the only thing it's good for is like whiff punishing. It's like pretty bad. Like compared to the Watcher Greatsword's faster moveset overall. And its ability to combo one-handed R2 into R2. I don't know, this weapon's like just pretty much inferior in every way. But yeah, I think for now I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 10. It's pretty bad. It's pretty good if you could just literally, you know, one-tap your opponents. So I think there's like a certain level range where it could feel pretty strong. But as soon as you start climbing up to the point where your opponents are not going to be killed in a single R1, it starts to feel pretty bad. Just, you can't just put a bad moveset onto a weapon and then rely solely on the high damage. Anyway, I'll be coming with another video pretty soon about Red Iron Twin Blade, so I'll see you guys next time, and remember, if you liked it, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Anyway. I'll see you guys another time.